Hi everybody, it's Lisa at Letting My Heart Take the Lead. How is everybody today? It is rainy and dreary here today. We have had rain every day for about a week now, and I don't know how much we've had altogether. I would guess upwards of 8, 9 inches maybe. It's been crazy. But anyway, I this morning was making up some taco seasoning. I just thought I would share it with you. I get tired of buying the little packets of taco seasoning because it's inevitable that I buy it, I add it to my meat, and then I add all other kinds of stuff in it to flavor it up. So I thought, I'm going to mix up some on my own, and I'm not going to be real exact on measurements, but I just thought I'd bring you guys along and share it with you. So I'll read off the recipe and I'll attach it down in the description box for you guys. So if you want to try it, you can most certainly try it. So like I said, I'm not going to be real exact on measurements. I'm just kind of a dump cook. I don't know whether that's good or bad, but that's the way I am. But anyway, it calls for, and I just messed that up, guys. Talking and not paying attention. Okay, so it calls for 2 teaspoons of paprika. So that's what I was measuring a, fourth of a cup out. Why not? Could have an interesting flavor. So it calls for 2 teaspoons of paprika. It calls for a fourth of a cup of chili powder. I like a little bit more chili powder in mine than what most people do. So I'm going to put this is the third of a cup. I'm just put a little bit more in there. You can do, what you want, but it calls for a fourth of a cup of chili powder. It calls for 2 teaspoons of ground cumin. And I like my cumin, so I'm going to shake that out. Calls for 2 teaspoons of onion powder. Now, I'm just shaking out. I'll be real honest with you. Onion powder and garlic, things like that, that is my weakness. Not only do I add the onion powder, but I'm going to add minced onion at the end too. But it calls for 2 teaspoons of onion powder, 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, 4 teaspoons of pepper, 4 teaspoons of salt, come on, it's a new box, and it's not wanting to shake out. It's the deal. There we go. We got the 2 teaspoons of paprika in there, and then it calls for half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper, or I like to use the crushed red pepper flakes. And again, I like more, so I add more in there. So that's what it calls for. And then you just mix it all together, and you can put it in a jar of your choosing to store it. And then whenever you need it, you just take it out and use about 2 tablespoons per pound of meat, how much ever meat you're cooking. But like I said, I'm going to add, I love onion, guys. It's my weakness. So I'm going to add onion powder in on that, and then I just give it a stir, get it mixed up. Oh, it smells so good. Smells so good, and it looks so pretty. Really does. But I just put mine in a pint size jar, canning jar. That's what I use. But you know, this, gosh, a little bit of nothing to mix up, because you're only using, like, you know, 2 teaspoons here, 4 teaspoons of pepper, 4 teaspoons of salt. Your biggest amount is your 1/4 of a cup of chili powder. And you know, one of the small containers that you can buy, like at Dollar General, I got this at Dollar General, it was at $1. I could get 2 1/4 cups out of there, so it's got about a 1/2 cup in there. So I could double the batch easily if I wanted. And I could probably get out of this, let me see, I would say maybe, you know, around 8 or 9 pounds of meat. So, you know, it doesn't cost much of anything to whip up. You can adjust it to your taste, to your liking. That's the good thing about it. And, you know, store it away and you have it whenever you need it. Because if you're like me, what I run into is I'm like, okay, you know, I'm going to make this, or I'm going to buy, you know, taco seasoning, or you know, and I buy chili seasoning. And then comes time I'm making tacos, or I'm making chili, and I get up in the cabinet to get the packets, and instead of having 2 taco seasonings and 2 chili seasonings, they're all 4 chilies. And then I'm like, oh gosh, you know, what am I going to do now? But anyway, with this, like I said, it's quick and easy to mix up. You have a lot of it, and to have on hand, you can double the batch easily. Little bit of nothing to buy it, and buy the supplies to make it. You can adjust it to your own taste. So give it a whirl, see what you think. So I hope you guys are all doing well. I am doing wonderful. I am going to get back into the groove of things, I swear, guys. But I have just been enjoying the last 6 months that I moved. You know, I relocated, I moved. I got out of a bad situation, and I have just been enjoying and embracing life, and it's nice to be able to get up every morning and just breathe in, breathe out, and know you don't have to be walking on eggshells, you know, or anything. So I hope you guys stick around. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting me. I love you guys, and be safe out there. Until next time, bye.